Hi everyone, it's Peggy. How are you? I just want to start out by saying thank you so much for watching my last video. It was all about making sage bundles. We started out in the garden and ended up in my dining room, and it was so much fun. I'm so grateful. 400 people watched it and commented, and it was just a blast to do it. So I really, really enjoyed it. So thank you very much. So we have a very exciting weekend coming up. We have Halloween, um, All Souls Day, Samhain. We have at full moon a blue moon, which is the second full moon in a month, is called a blue moon. So October 1st was our harvest moon, and now October 31st is our hunter's moon, which is a blue moon because it's the second one. It's in 1 month. And this has not happened on Halloween since 1944. I can't believe it. So get outside. It's supposed to be a beautiful night, freezing cold, but it will be amazing. So I hope you all get out there and are able to look at it. So we have Halloween. We have this amazing blue moon, Hunter's moon. And the reason they call it the Hunter's moon is because last time we celebrated the harvest moon where we were out in the garden and we collected all of the herbs and we harvested. And now it's time underneath this big moon that the hunters go out and they harvest animals so that they had protein and food all winter long so that they were able to survive the dark winter months. So it's a celebratory time. So that's why they celebrate Samhain. That's a Celtic holiday, All Souls Day, and it's just going to be a fun weekend. The only thing that sometimes changes your emotions this weekend is the time clock going back. So we have Halloween, we have the full moon, and now we have this time clock going back. And it messes with your emotions a little bit. It definitely messes with your sleep patterns. So I thought today would be a good day to make an aromatherapy blend for relaxation. But because it is cold and flu season and we're in the midst of this pandemic, I want to also bring in some respiratory oils. So we're going to make a relaxation respiratory remedy. Okay? So before we go there, I just wanted to say, even though it gets dark and even though, yeah, maybe no one likes it that it's dark so early, it's a great time to go within or stay in. I know we've been in, but stay in. It's cold. Read a new book, start a new project, learn a new something or other. So I'm starting a new book, and I'll tell you about it. It's called Magic Lessons. And all that know me know that I am obsessed with the movie Practical Magic. I know every line I know every word in every line in that movie, as do my sisters and all my nieces. And we just love the books and we love the movie. So the book started out with one book from Alice Hoffman called Practical Magic. And it's about two sisters that live with their aunts in this beautiful house on the water on the West Coast. And years later, I mean, this was made into a movie, Practical Magic, and then a few years ago, she wrote The Rules of Magic. And this is about the aunts in the first book, and the girls, Jillian and Sally, are born in this book, and it's about their parents, and you find out a lot about what happened to the parents and everything that went on that you didn't know from the first book. It takes place, a lot of it takes place in Greenwich Village down in New York City, which is so interesting. So if you haven't read that, read it. But now she wrote the prequel to the prequel, which is Magic Lessons, and this is about Maria Owens, who was the first Owens woman that cast the spell on all of the Owens women in the Owens family. And the whole series really is about true love, finding love. Love is the most important thing in life. So my project is reading this, and then I'm going to read the other two again afterwards. So if you don't have anything to read, read this one, which is Magic Lessons, first, and then the Rules of Magic, and then Practical Magic. So those are the 3 books that you can read during these winter months. So now we'll go ahead and we will make the remedy. Okay? So just hold on 1 second. I'll put everything together and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I hope you can see all of this now. So we're going to make a relaxation remedy, actually relaxation respiratory remedy. So I buy my unscented organic lotions from my lab out west because they FDA approved. It's a great creamy lotion. So what I do is I take that and I put it in these little 2-ounce jars. Okay, it's just a pump, so you pump it in. Now for a 2-ounce jar, you're only going to use a 2% dilution of essential oils. So what that means is it's 20 to 24 drops. You don't want to go any stronger because it may be too much. This is up in here, respiratory. It's all about anti-inflammatory, relieving any kind of respiratory stress you have in your chest area during the winter months. So I'm using 3 oils. I'm using lemon oil, which energetically it's very uplifting, it's very energizing, it promotes happiness, relieves tension, relieves depression, but therapeutically the germs run away from it. It has a component in it called D-limonene, and just about all citrus oils have it, and that component is such a strong anti-inflammatory. You can see I buy lemon oil in these big bottles because I use it in a lot of products, whether it be for energetically or therapeutically. But D-limonene is a very, very strong component for anti-inflammatory situations. So that's why we're going to use it. Now, you have to be very careful when you use lemon, especially if you have it in a cream, because it is phototoxic. So you wouldn't want to put it in a cream and like be on the beach because you would get sunburn from it. So the second oil, I made myself some little notes so I don't forget anything, is marjoram. I love marjoram. Where this is a very cooling, uplifting oil, lemon, marjoram is a very warming, relaxing oil. So we add that for its calming, it's comforting, it's very good for relieving anxiety, and it is also very good for insomnia, a little bit of sedative. So it's very good to add in with the lemon because they complement each other. And then the last one we're going to use is balsam fir. Now balsam fir, besides I love the smell of it, it just supports a healthy respiratory system. So it opens up your respiratory system so that you breathe better. You can even if you took a bowl of steaming hot water and put 1 drop of balsam fir in it and just put a towel over your head and just breathe that in if you were really congested, that would work perfectly. And it's very good for emotional balancing and soothing your emotions. It's also very good for arthritis. So they have many, many qualities. Now what they all have in common, these 3, are they're from the monoterpium family, which is a component, and it's only made up of carbon and hydrogen, which makes it very, very easy for it to go into your skin. So you just rub it in, and within minutes it has penetrated into your skin. So we're using this very light, organic, unscented cream, and we're just going to put in 20 drops total of all. So I wrote this down how we're doing this. So it's going to be 10 drops of lemon and 2 ounces of cream. We're Going to do 6 drops of marjoram. That smells good. And we're going to do 4 drops of balsam fir. That's it. Now, you can take these 3 oils and just put them in a 15 milliliter bottle, and you can use it in a diffuser as well. Only use the 2% dilution. And we'll stir. It smells amazing. And see, I do have room on top, so I can just... Now, when I make balms and waxes and all of that, I make all of that from scratch, but I just love this lotion. It's very light and very creamy. You can put this on your chest, you can put this on the back of your neck. It is very relaxing. It relaxes the respiratory system. So now you have a relaxing respiratory remedy. So I thank you again for watching this video. I appreciate it. It will be on YouTube, and then I'll put it on my Peggy Nino's Facebook page. We have a brand new website now, SOS Natural Products. You can schedule your Reiki sessions on there now. We're going to have different videos and recipes on there. Very easy to use. There's a coupon code right now, Fall 2020. Just put that in the discount code box, and you'll get 20% off your entire order. So watch for your email boxes for that promotion, or just use Fall 2020 at sosnaturalproducts.com. Thank you so much, and have an amazing Halloween weekend.